Hello there and welcome back. Are you ready to embrace the minimalist lifestyle and experience the true joy of owning less while living more? In this video, we're bringing you 10 practical strategies that will revolutionize the way you approach your belongings. Bid farewell to clutter, overwhelm, and the constant chase for more, and say hello to a life filled with freedom, simplicity, and purpose. We'll dive into decluttering techniques, mindful consumptions, and intentional living practices that will transform your space, your mindset, and your overall well-being. Number 1. Spend less. Today I want to chat with you about a game-changing idea: cutting back on your spending to consume and own fewer things. You know how it goes in our world of constant shopping temptations. We're bombarded with ads left and right, always being pushed to buy the latest and greatest. But what if we took a step back and thought about what truly matters? By intentionally reducing our spending, we can break the cycle of mindless consumption. Instead of drowning in a sea of stuff we don't really need, we can create a space for what truly brings us joy. Think about it: more time with loved ones, pursuing passions, and embracing new experiences. Number 2. Want less. In a world that constantly tells us we need more to be happy, it's easy to fall into the trap of always wanting the latest gadgets and trendiest clothes. But what if we shifted our perspective? Imagine waking up with a deep sense of gratitude for what we already have. By appreciating the people, experience, and simple joys in our lives, we can create a genuine contentment that goes beyond material possessions. We start to realize that true happiness doesn't come from accumulating more stuff, but from cherishing what we already possess. When we desire less, we consume less, reducing the impact on the planet. We become more mindful on our purchases, considering their long-term value and sustainability. Number 3. Dump the guilt. Let's dive into a topic that might resonate with many of us: releasing feelings of guilt tied to our past purchases and letting go of items we no longer need. We've all been there, right? That pile of stuff tucked away in our closets, reminding us of impulsive buys or items that no longer serve a purpose. But here's the thing: holding on to guilt doesn't do us any favors. Instead, let's adopt a mindset of self-compassion and growth. Recognize that those past purchases were learning experiences, teaching us about our values and priorities. It's okay to evolve and change. By letting go of unnecessary items, we create room for new opportunities and experiences. Plus, someone else might benefit from those things we no longer need. Consider donating or selling them. Spread positivity and reducing waste. Number 4. Losing your grip. I want to talk about something that often goes unnoticed: the true cost of owning things and the power of learning to let go. We live in a world that constantly encourages us to accumulate possessions. But have you ever stopped to consider the hidden costs? Owning things comes with a price beyond the monetary value. It's the time and energy we spend maintaining and organizing our stuff. It's the mental and emotional burden of attachment. It's the environmental impact of production and disposal. When we start to recognize these costs, we gain a new perspective on the things we own. Learning to let go is a liberating experience, but it's about embracing a minimalist lifestyle and questioning whether the things we possess truly add value to our lives. Number 5. Experiment. Let me share an exciting idea with you: challenging your beliefs about how much you need by trying minimalist experiments. Trust me, it's a game changer. One simple experiment you can start with is limiting your wardrobe for a week. Now, I know what you're thinking: a limited wardrobe. How could that possibly be liberating? But hear me out. By intentionally selecting a handful of clothing items and wearing only those for a week, that we need a vast array of outfits to feel good or confident. During this experiment, you'll discover a few amazing things. First, you'll realize how little you actually need to feel comfortable and stylish. Second, you'll free up mental space and decision-making energy. No more standing in front of the closet overwhelmed by choices. Moreover, this experiment extends beyond fashion. It encourages us to question our assumption about how much we truly need in other areas of our lives. It could be a kitchen gadget, home decor, or even digital clutter. By experimenting with minimalism, we open ourselves up to a world of simplicity and intentionality. Number 6. Be your own gatekeeper. Alright, how about this powerful principle? Only allowing things into our lives that add value and serve a purpose. It's time to be intentional about what we invite into our lives. Whether it's material possessions, commitments, or relationships, we have the power to choose wisely. Ask yourself, does this thing or activity add value to my life? Does this serve a purpose? If the answer is a resounding yes, then go for it. If not, it might be time to consider. By adopting this mindset, we create space for what truly matters. We prioritize quality over quantity and find contentment in owning less but cherishing more. We free ourselves from the burden of excess and focus on what brings us joy, fulfillment, and growth. Number 7, learn to uncommit. Here's something that many of us struggle with: the endowment effect. You know, the feeling of attachment we have towards our possessions just because we've invested time or money into them. Well, it's time to break free from that mindset. Here's the thing: holding on to the items solely because of past investments can actually hold us back. We end up cluttering our lives and missing out on new opportunities. So let's flip the script and focus on the present. When we let go of items based on their current values, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Sure, it can be tough to let go, but remember, the value of an item isn't solely defined by what we put into it. By releasing the attachment to past investments, we allow ourselves to evolve and embrace a more intentional and clutter-free life. Number 8, let go of duplicates, but only where it makes sense. We all know how easy it is to accumulate duplicates for certain things, whether it's kitchen gadgets, clothing items, or even books. Here's the deal: it's all about being intentional. Take a moment to reflect on why you have duplicates. Do they serve a meaningful purpose in your life? Do they bring added convenience, functionality, or joy? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and keep them. But here's the catch: be honest with yourself. Sometimes we hold on to duplicates out of habit or fear of letting go. It's essential to evaluate whether these extras truly align with our values and goals. If not, it might be time to declutter and create space for what truly matters. And if you think this serves you value and aligns with your goals with meaningful purpose in your life, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to us so that you'll get all you need to live with simplicity. Remember, minimalism isn't about depriving ourselves. It's about making intentional choices. By consciously assessing the purpose behind owning multiple items, we ensure that each possession serves a meaningful role in our lives. Number 9, declutter as you live. Let me give you a powerful tip that will change your approach to decluttering, incorporating it as a part of your daily routine. Here's the deal: decluttering doesn't have to be a daunting task that consumes an entire weekend. Instead, make it a habit that makes small decisions to let go of unnecessary items as you come across them in your daily life. By incorporating decluttering into your daily routine, you'll experience a gradual and sustainable transformation. You'll create a habit of mindfulness and intentionality, continually reassessing the items you own and curating a space that truly reflects who you are and what you value. Plus, it's freeing. As you let go of unnecessary items, you'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders, creating a space of clarity, creativity, and a sense of calm. Number 10, be more present in life. You see, we live in a world full of shiny distractions, constantly telling us that we need the latest gadgets, trendiest clothes, and newest everything. But here's the truth: true fulfillment doesn't come with accumulating more stuff. It comes from prioritizing what genuinely matters to us. It's about nurturing relationships, pursuing our passions, and making more memories that last a lifetime. So let's steer clear of those distractions that pulls us into a never-ending cycle of consumption. Let's be intentional about where we direct our time, energy, and resources. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through online stores, let's engage in activities that enrich our lives and bring us joy. By focusing on what truly matters, we reclaim our power to make conscious choices. These practical strategies are here to guide you on your journey towards a simpler, more intentional life. Remember, it's all about reducing possessions, simplifying your life, and embracing mindfulness. And that's a wrap, my friends. If you had a blast learning about these practical strategies, give me a virtual high five and show some love by smashing that like button. Don't forget to share this video and hit that subscribe button to join our epic journey of decluttering and living our best lives.